Okay. Hi, everyone. We are Phoenix
Rising.
Productions.
There we go.
And this is Speedy.
And this is Speed. You'll see him jumping in and out. He's very excited about you all being here. Something new. You're probably asking, who's the guy on the end, Sean? I see you with you and Luna. Well, on our end is our new partner.
Yes.
If you don't know him, James is one of our original actors who've been with us from the very beginning, along with Luna. Mm-hmm. James is a great actor, but what he brings to the table that you don't see, we find ourselves in a lot of rooms, and James is generally the smartest guy in that room.
Yeah.
He's our Dr. Spock. If we have a problem, we can't fix it, James!
Yeah.
All the time. And, yes, he is Luna's husband, but like you guys know, you don't get here by being pretty. You get here by being talented. You don't get to work in this industry just because you're married to somebody. James, over the last 4 films, has done all this work, and he's been in the background.
Yeah.
And we're very proud to announce that he is now a partner with us in our film company. We've locked him down forever, so you'll never be able to get him.
Yes.
James, welcome. Thank you. I mean, you've been here from the beginning. Nothing's really changed except, he is a official partner with us now. How do you feel, James?
Good. It's interesting.
You put so much time in it. If you don't know, James does most of the editing, a lot of the music. He really
behind the camera work too.
Tons. He is our official DP. Mm-hmm. So almost everything you see is shot by James.
Yep. Unless he's in the scene.
Yeah. Well, even now he's shooting this. No, I'm kidding. It was actually Luna shooting this.
Yeah, I set it up this time.
But we want to do, James, you're going to see a lot more of James being in front of the camera with us. This is a little company. This is the 3 people. We do the work.
All of it.
All of it. All of it, guys. From writing, me and Luna.
Yep, writing the script, formatting the script, creating the contracts, sending out the contracts, all of that, then setting up the dates, setting up the call schedules, then buying the flights, getting the hotels booked, making sure everyone's dietary needs, getting meals planned, getting them here, picking them up from the airport, taking care of them while they're here, all of the filming.
Which is only 25% of what we do.
Yeah.
The filming.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. Because there's so much more to it. And then, once they leave, we usually have more stuff that we have to film on our end.
That's right. Almost always.
Yeah, almost always. I think the only one that we didn't have to do that with was the comic strip, I think, was the only one. Maybe.
We'll have to see.
Yeah,
we're still editing it, so we don't know yet. That's why we're a little hesitant on saying that.
Yeah.
But, we edit all of our stuff ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We do the job of about 35, 40 people, us 3.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's also why we work 12, 16 hours a day. Being a filmmaker in this changing environment is friggin' hard.
It really is, because once the film is done being filmed, basically, there's still so much work on the back end. You gotta do subtitles, you gotta do intro credits, outro credits, you gotta make sure posters are the right size, you gotta create mezzanine files, make sure that's
because we're on so many different platforms now.
And then special effects and sound effects and graphic design and
that's him right there. All of that. And even on a little movie like Ace. That still takes, we've had, 3 different shoots now? The beginning, the middle, and the end now. For those who haven't seen it, we've added 42 minutes to Ace. So what you've seen before, it's probably still there, but we've changed it a lot. So we're really excited. But that's us 3, doing almost all the work. And Aaron, Christian, part of our little team. And, they've been amazing. Randy Taylor, Paul and Mindy, those are our core units. So you'll see them in basically everything. But it hasn't been easy.
No, it has not.
So we have 4 films out now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we have Devil Snare, Allure Bloodbath, Allure Blood Ties, and Blood on the Steel, which released yesterday.
Woohoo!
Well, that's Amazon, Vimeo, working on Film Hub, working on KRPN, I think is what you were working on.
KRPN,
yeah.
And anything else that we can get into, really.
Well, and now we have coming up is our next 90 days.
Yeah.
Which is Rise of the Saints.
Yep.
And October comes Ghosties.
Yes.
And then we have November is our Ace.
Yes.
And then in December, I Kill Demons.
Yeah, and then in between that, we're going to be removing Cooking with Actors from our YouTube channel, putting it on Amazon, Vimeo, and Film Hub.
Yep, worldwide.
And then we'll also have Allure Legacy, which is a long film of Double Snare, Allure Blood Ties, and Blood Battle.
All right, so we have to be talking. We had to make the first 3 films.
Yeah.
You know, to give our distribution networks something to you know, a bigger product. But it was always made to be like a 3.5-hour movie.
Yeah.
You know, all 3 of these stories combined together and this great tale of murder, mayhem, and trying to make a snuff film. So it's a kind of a crazy ride, and we're excited. And now we get to see see that out on several platforms.
Yeah.
And along with that, we're going into our Earth 7 projects.
Yes, yeah, because Ace is part of Earth 7, Rise of the Saints is part of Earth 7. So those, Rise of the Saints is done. We just got to throw on intro credits, outro credits, and then it'll be released in 3 weeks. And then we have Ace that's going to be released later.
In November.
In November. And then we'll be working on Deuces Wild.
Yeah.
To create something out of that.
Now, to let you know, we have some, what I think is our, I don't know, they're not better, they're just more fun. How's that? We more adventure, I guess. Because Ace is a ride. The Rise of the Saints is a ride.
Yeah.
I Kill Demons is definitely, man, that'll make you cry. That is, Randy Taylor does an amazing job as Rocky in that film. He might have stole that film away from all of us. He's so damn good in it.
Yeah, he is. He was really great.
And we were excited. We planned this out a certain way so that when the summer times come, people are out, and especially this year, they want to go out and have a good time and finally get outside.
Yeah.
But when the winter comes, we will be sitting there with about 10 films waiting for people to come back inside and new releases coming out every 3 weeks.
Yep, exactly. That's the plan. That's the goal. And then we will be taking a comic strip to film festivals. We'll be submitting that to film festivals. So that'll be our first festival film.
Yep.
That'll be exciting.
And we are opening up new channels constantly. We are now looking at going into Roku and other streaming platform television channels so that they have access to our stuff as well. And like Luna just talked about, we have TV series coming out that we haven't got to.
Yeah.
That are done.
Yeah.
On James.
Yep.
James has spent, oh my gosh, hours editing, Cooking with Actors, and Science in Action. And they're funny. You and Christian do such a great job. Explain to the audience what Cooking with Actors are.
Well, it's kind of like what it... Yeah, no shit, right? It's very chaotic, but basically... So we came up with this idea, and you can tell from the very first episode, it is just awkward as all hell. So awkward. We didn't know what we were doing, and then we finally got into our groove. But it's basically me and Christian cooking random recipes, blindfolded.
Usually.
Shush. And... being blindfolded, you end up getting into each other's space, and it's like, yo, back off, man. And it's crazy. And then, so we decided to run that for 13 episodes, and then we took a break from that, and then we went into Science in Action, which is, it was a lot of fun. It definitely put James on a whole new level as far as editing. We had a green screen behind us.
Super hard.
Green screen's fine. It's really not that difficult. You just gotta remember not to have green shit in front of the green screen.
Yeah.
So, it just disappeared.
So we came up with 13 episodes of Science in Action where not blindfolded this time for safety purposes.
That's right.
And we did several different experiments to see if we could do them, And then we have a new series coming out. We're still in the process of filming it, but it's called Easels and Actors, and it's going to be interesting because we're going back to the blindfolded era, and we're going to be painting blindfolded.
Ooh, won't that be fun?
And so we're very intrigued to see how this is going to turn out.
When do you start filming that?
Tomorrow. We should start tomorrow.
Wow. Okay. Breaking news right here, right now.
I know. Yeah. So we kind of have an idea of how we're going to do it. We have a art idea generator that's going to like generate an idea of what we're going to paint. And then we're going to have 10 minutes to paint it blindfolded, side by side.
Oh.
And we'll just see how that goes.
Well, there'll be some wacky mayhem that will occur because if you know Christian and Luna, it kind of comes with them, and they're Speedy wanting to get a little love. I don't get enough camera time.
No, he doesn't.
So after that, I mean, when you guys get to see this, like we have brought on so many different people. When Luna touched on it, we're now on Film Hub.
Yes.
We're now on Amazon. Matter of fact, speaking of Amazon, our Devil Snare is done really amazing. So it's going to be on Amazon Prime membership for the next 30 days for free. So if you have a Prime membership, tell your friends, tell your mama, tell that guy in the 3rd grade that you haven't spoken to, call them and say, yo, guess what's happening? It's on Amazon right now, Devil Snare. Go and get it.
Maybe not your mom unless she likes horror movies.
Tell your mama to watch Devil Snare. She'll love it. Maybe not the last 10 minutes, but she'll love the rest of it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, watch it until the last 10 minutes because that might give her a heart attack.
Yeah, it gets really, really freaky. Dark. And it's kind of what I liked about Devil Snare from the very beginning. It's comedy. It's funny. It's people not taking themselves too seriously. And then we turn it up.
Yeah, then it gets really serious.
Yeah.
It goes from like 1 to 100 like that.
Yeah, it does. It does. Literally in the stairwell. When you guys go down the stairwell, everything changes.
Yeah.
From that point on, it stops being this funny little comedy horror movie to holy shit, this has got serious. And I guess that's probably why we're seeing a lot of fans and people love, Marco James and they love Mike Markoff and, they tolerate Mike Ferguson and they tolerate, but I think everything else is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think that it is the product that we got out of it was a lot better than I think we hoped in the beginning because like we had to go back and we had to re-edit it from what it was.
Yes.
With Sean Kane Films. So when we acquired it, we had to re-edit it. We had to add
we put a lot of work into this,
and it looks a lot better now. Yeah. And that's the same with Ace. That's we had to take that from Sean Kane Films and re-edit it and
reshot half the movie.
Yeah,
42 minutes we shot.
Yeah, we had to add more in there, and it looks a lot better now.
It's what I liked about Ace from the very beginning is a very avant-garde piece. Okay, it's people have said it's probably my best acting. Do you think? You've seen everything, no?
No, like it's I guess your funniest acting because that's what that character is designed to be is crazy and funny and chaotic and everything like that. But like you do amazing acting no matter what you're in. Whether it's I Kill Demons or the comic strip or Ghosties.
Yeah, you played a great crybaby in I Kill Demons.
Oh, I know. I have to tell you that out of all the roles we've shot, that character was so weak. It's so hard. I cry halfway through this film. Oh my god, I don't know why I wrote
You're always crying.
I really got in touch with my my inner self.
Yeah, you would have to with that because it's like you cry in the beginning, you cry in the middle, you cry at the end.
Yeah, I start off with the movie, and they kill my mom, and then my girlfriend, breaks, doesn't break up with me, but ends up not accepting my proposal, and then she ends up sleeping with my brother. So this character is a train wreck. Jesus.
Yeah, major spoilers there.
Yeah. Oh, whoops.
Well, at least that all happens in like the first 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
It goes
at 7 minutes, it gets crazy.
Yeah, it does, and you're still crying.
I'm still crying.
And then to go from that to the comic strip, where your character is this basically rejected star. You rose to fame and then you fell, due to drugs and just all of this stuff, and you're just down in the dumps. You don't care about anything, and you then have to get back on your feet. Otherwise, you're cut off. Yeah. You're gonna get no more jobs.
It's a great redemption story. Now, we brought up the comic, and people who have seen the comic and are looking at it right now tells me that she steals the whole movie. She does. She plays this hooker that is so freaking hilarious that you do. There's line. I mean, I like to give you the lines right now because they're so great, But you do an amazing job of that, and I mean, it's fun. Angela Bradford does an amazing job as our lead actress. Angel, thank you, Angel Bradford. Sorry. Hopefully we can edit that out.
He's bad with names. It's not anything to do with the actors or actresses. He just is very bad at names. T.C.
Morgan, who wrote the jokes for him, does an amazing job. We got pro wrestlers to be part of the comic troupe, right?
Yeah.
And originally the thought was that they don't have to be comics; they just need to be pro wrestlers trying to be comics.
Yeah.
But then T.C. works with them. And they come out as comics.
Yep.
An hour later, these guys are taking the stage doing jokes like they've been doing it for 20 years.
Yeah. It was really amazing. It was a lot of fun. And that's what's so interesting is like all of our sets, it may be chaotic and chaos up until we get to set, but actually being on set is just so much fun.
Yeah.
Like because both the comic strip and I Kill Demons, it was chaos trying to get everybody there. And just everything leading up to it, making sure we didn't forget everything, making sure we were there to pick up the actors and everything, and the scheduling. But like once you're on set, it's just so much fun to be on set.
Yeah, I think that's what we all love the most is being able to suspend time and space, get on set, and do these amazingly fun characters. Some of my favorite stuff that we've shot has been some of your characters. You have such a good time in some of these roles. The I Kill Demon character is just fun. She's a wacky little character that is kind of off to the side. That's hilarious. Yeah. Well, but even up in the end, we have a great fight scene at the end.
Yes, and even like playing the demon in Ace, that was a lot of fun. I know that Raven's going to be a lot of fun in Ace.
Oh yeah.
I have 3 characters now. I have Raven, I have the Devil, and I have the Jackal Queen.
That's right.
And it's going to be chaotic. And then it's going to be interesting because the next movie we're shooting is the Roman Papers in September.
Yep.
Scripts are going out tonight. And that's just part of the chaos. We've had to make changes and everything like that due to COVID
and we're not out of COVID yet. It looks like I'm watching the news right now and people are talking about locking us down again. We've been trying so hard to get to mistrial, but we cannot rent the buildings, the facilities that we need at this point.
The cop cars we need, the jails that we need.
Yeah, we're totally still on. I mean, we're not on lockdown, but damn, we're still on lockdown.
Well, and we Mistrial is our biggest script to date, bigger than Allure.
Yeah.
So that might end up being a 2-part film again too, because we just write too good of scripts.
Well, once you get when you write a script, now me and Luna and James, we do all the script work.
Yeah.
So we're
it's a lot.
It's a lot, and we it takes. It's just you go on this journey with these characters, and you're wrapping around, and like I said, sometimes it's full on everything you can do to get these scripts out, and this script has storylines, threads to be pulled on 5 or 6 different storylines, and everything is connected.
So in-depth.
And the O'Malley character, you love him and hate him.
Oh God, yeah.
Your character, Mistrial, is you fall in love with her from the very beginning, but there's a relationship. There's mayhem and murder.
There's back end relationships.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be a great movie, but we just gotta wait until we can actually get all, because we don't want to shortchange it.
No,
we
it's
really
too good.
don't.
It's too good.
So we don't want to do, we've had to make changes with like I Kill Demons and the comic strip. We don't want to do that with Mistrial, because if we did that with Mistrial, it would end up just lessening the film.
It needs the resources that we
It does.
That's
it
right.
Really does.
And all of the threads run in a certain way. We have to have the cop cars. We have to have the cop facilities. We got to have the jail cells. And
the courthouses.
The courthouse is primary.
And it's really not a film that can be filmed with all of us wearing masks, like what they need right now.
No.
So it's one of those ones where, and you know, like Sean was just saying, you know, we can't get the resources that we need.
No.
Because right now, those places don't even know what they're going to be allowing, because they're still waiting to see what's going to happen with COVID.
So, and now we're going back into the wintertime, and now we all could be, mandated mask again. And, you know, we went through this last year. We ended up making several films, 7, 8 films. That's in the COVID period. We were hoping to come out at this side and be able to make a little bit bigger films and use more things, but hey, it is what it is.
It is, but
and we're not going to stop. So what we're going to do is we're coming up with other types of films. We have Baby Killer, where she's dressed as a high school cheerleader, and somebody kills her boyfriend, and she goes out and she kills all of these mob guys. Baby Killer.
We haven't written the script yet, so we're
Last Man Standing. It's a fight film.
Yeah.
This old guy has lost his job. His kid's in the hospital. My character is now fighting on the streets and alleyways and bars and trying to get money together to help save his kid.
Yeah.
Last Man Standing. So we have these really fun, smaller scripts, like Roman Papers.
Yeah.
It's a story about these scientists or these Bible liturgians. Anyways,
I don't know.
I can't remember the term.
But they're looking at the Bible. They find out that maybe Jesus wasn't real, and they find these Roman papers.
Yes.
And
Dr. Snyder.
Snyder
finds the Roman papers, and it is deciphered that basically Jesus is fake.
Yeah. That the Flavians, that's Titus and his dad, created that. So it's a fun story. We also have another movie called January 6th, The Last Patriot, about what happened on January 6th at the White House, or actually at the U.S. Capitol building.
And
again, those are smaller, 3-4 day films that is designed to do one thing: get out and pull on strings of Americans and all over the world. So those are what we have coming up. That's our production schedule.
It's still chaotic as all hell.
So while we're releasing films every 3-4 weeks, we're also shooting a film every month. So to keep up with the pacing and
we're filming almost every weekend, whether it's adding extra stuff to
from filler to full projects. All the time.
Or like doing this, filming updates for you guys, letting you know where we're at, what we're doing, what's coming out, and how things are going.
All right, let's wrap it up, guys. Be watching. We're going to be on a channel near you. We are working night and day trying to get everything done and get everything out on every platform we can get.
Busy next few months.
Yep.
We gotta start submitting the comic strip to film festivals and filming the Roman papers, releasing movies, and just.
But this all happens because of you folks. So please subscribe to this channel. YouTube is part of our platform.
It is,
and we enjoy our YouTube channels and our subscribers. So please sign up. Watch these shows before they come out. Matter of fact, this is a great time to tell you that we will release Devil's Snare next month as our 24-hour review of our best movie.
Next weekend.
So next weekend. What date is that?
The 7th, midnight to midnight.
Yep.
The 7th.
It's already scheduled for a premiere, so.
See, here we go.
It'll be a lot of fun. So if you want to see it for free without having an Amazon Prime account, check it out next Saturday from midnight to midnight.
And for the next month, our Amazon Prime members, you get to watch it for free. So you got to get down
today.
That starts today.
Yeah. So it'll run for 30 days.
So folks, Get on down there. There's no excuse. If you're a Prime member, get on down there and watch it. It's the best independent horror film of the year with some of the biggest stars. You'll love it. You know, it's a fun ride. You get to see Luna in one of her first movies.
God, yeah. It was interesting. It was fun.
James plays the cop.
Mm-hmm.
He plays a good cop.
He plays a good cop, doesn't he? You know. So check it out. Anything else you want to say?
He hasn't said much.
Yeah, not really. Just, I mean, you already touched on it, basically. Don't forget, like, subscribe, go check out Vimeo, check out Amazon, keep an eye on Facebook for updates for new stuff that we're working on all the time. Yeah, just stick around.
Yeah.
Anything from you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's already getting into Baby Killer.
I am not. But, I mean, I've already said everything, you know? Just, we got lots going on. Busy, busy, busy.
Yeah.
So.
We are. And we're almost a year old. And look what we've done in a year. We are the internet. We are the content provider for the world. We produce more B movies than any other production company in the world. We, in 90 days, have released 4 films, and it's not going to stop. We have our next 4 films already done, ready to go.
Yeah.
So,
just, you know, intro credits, outro credits, and then boom, you know, captions, subtitles.
And caption and subtitles, that's a whole other video by itself, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get James, because that's, to be able to be in 18 different languages, to be able to be on a worldwide level, James, it's like editing a movie. It's that hard. It's so hard than what we have to go through.
Well, yeah, that and that is, you know, why we have someone else do the subtitles.
It's so hard.
Yeah, we go through Rev because they get it done in about, you know, 24 to 48 hours, and that's a movie, so that's like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Of you know, subtitles that they are doing, that they are timing.
It's at 92% accuracy. They're pretty good.
Yeah. So, and you know, that's what helps get our movies
not a sponsor
where they need to, you know, where they need to go, because we have to have subtitles. It's a requirement.
It's a requirement now, and a lot of people. I mean, independent filmmakers. I know how hard it is. You know, I'm in a couple of groups now. We see the problem with distribution, and the problem with distribution is they fuck us, and that's the truth. I believe Ultimate Deathmatch owes me millions of dollars. I'll never see a dime of it. They sold that company to a place out of Italy, and that's what a lot of distribution companies do. They backdoor us, man. The moment we get to the point that we're going to make some money, they sell the company to their brother-in-law, to their sister-in-law, to their friend, whatever it is. All in the case of fucking the filmmaker. So your favorite films that you love to watch on Netflix and Prime and all these other places, that filmmaker probably didn't make a dime off of it. So, folks, we need you to help us. Yeah. We need you to also get in part of this fight. If you like what our independent filmmakers do, ourselves and everybody else, you got to support us. It's billions of dollars have been stolen from filmmakers. People just like me, just like Luna. You know? And if you love the show and you love what we're making, I mean, you probably don't even know that we didn't get paid for it. Or that our distribution company is fucking us so bad we feel like a 2-finger pie on a Sunday morning. Just saying, help us out, man. Support us. Support us by watching. We don't do crowdfunding. We don't do none of the gimmicky bullshit. We make products. And if you like our products, watch it. That's all we ask. Rent it, watch it, be part of the team by just experiencing our brand of entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Phoenix
Rising
Productions.
And we'll see you soon.
Okay.